Hi, I'm Simon Dimek, conservator at the National Archives of Malta, and together with my colleagues, Sara and Alice, I welcome you to this virtual tour of our facilities. The term conservation refers to the direct action in order to maintain a stable condition of our collection, whereas preservation refers to an indirect action in order to slow, prevent, or avoid deterioration. Our work can be divided in three main segments: long-term projects, short-term projects, and work related to preservation, education, and support to external entities. Any interventive treatment starts with the observation of the document. Here, we observe any damage and all the features which need to be preserved. The document is then documented and initial tests are carried out. Documentation of the whole process is very important, and the decision-making process is done following international standards and code of ethics. From the condition assessment carried out in the initial years, a collection of bastardelli from the Magna Curia Castellania collection was identified as our long-term project. These documents consist of daily logs of various law courts. In most cases, due to problems related to insect damage, mold growth, surface dirt, and water infiltration, these documents could not be handled by researchers, and also archival work such as cataloging, sorting, and metadata collection could not be carried out. The treatments consist of full documentation, enumeration of the documents, dry cleaning, separation of the different leaves, repairs through leaf casting or Japanese paper, and finally sewing into single sections on acid-free cardboard. Another long-term project is the work being carried out on passport applications. In the past, these have suffered from damage due to water infiltration, rust, and mold growth. The treatment involves the use of conservation-grade heat-set tissue. Short-term projects mainly consist of documents reported to us by the staff at the reading room and other sections. A damage report system is in place to help us identify and prioritize conservation work required across the collection. Furthermore, we also work on documents which require treatment before being digitized or to be displayed in exhibitions. In these cases, the extent of intervention to be carried out depends on the condition of the document and its intended use and storage.
Preventive conservation is an integral part of our work, and it applies to all disciplines, be it metal conservation, paintings, not just book and paper. When you change the conditions around an object to good climatic conditions, relative humidity and temperature, and to good storage and display conditions, you are extending the life of the object. As conservators, we cannot carry out conservation treatment on all the objects simultaneously, so it is important that the archival material is stable and that it is not further deteriorating. Subsequently, our work also comprises of monitoring the environmental conditions of our storage area, our holdings, looking out for insect activity, making archival boxes and folders, and carrying out condition assessment of our archival material before transferring them to our holdings. When determining the course of treatment to carry out on archival material, interventive treatment is not always the definite answer. For example, in this case, a custom-made book shoe was made to support and protect the damaged volume and to prevent further damage. As you can see, the cover of the volume is severely damaged from insects and has detached from the text block. So why wasn't it conserved? The reason is because in addition to the treatment requiring a lot of time, the content was digitalized, so the researchers and staff do not need to handle the volume. There are also other volumes adjacent to it which have similar damage. So in this case, when thinking of a conservation treatment, it is important to consider the whole shelf or specific collection. For this reason, a book shoe was chosen to be made because, unlike an archival box, it does not require more shelf space. And it was also designed in a way that the volume can be handled safely.
We hope that you have enjoyed this tour of our conservation laboratory, and if you have any questions, kindly don't hesitate to contact us via customer care.